With the start of the new semester, a lot of parents and students are stressed and all the changes that have happened in the last school year. In this morning's A Brighter Tomorrow, Meg sat down with the executive director of Compass Health. Dr. Thomlinson explains how your students' success might start with you.
First thing I like to say to parents especially is, and it sounds sort of contradictory, or some folks have a hard time, but it's like when you fly, back when we could fly, remember that?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, that announcement that they make at the beginning of the flight, which is, the mask will descend and make sure you put yours on before you try to help anybody else. That's the best metaphor ever for what I think parents really need to do, and they're not well equipped because they're so guilted into focusing on their kids relentlessly. But self-care and focusing on yourself and making sure that you have your own sort of support network in place, that you have your own thoughts together and you have somebody to talk to, that's job number one. Make sure you take care of yourself so that you can be of help to your kids. And then when you're talking to your kids, talk about as casually as possible what's going on, what they're seeing, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. And another sort of cliche psychologist thing, validate those feelings. And of course, with the uncertainty with school, routines are our friend. Another thing human beings are not good at is being cut loose and with no routine and no structure. That can actually lead to all kinds of anxiety and even depression. So, there's some real value in what psychologists call behavioral activation theory, which is make sure that you have those structures and routines in place. And if you're doing school at home, don't use it as an excuse to just have a free-for-all. Make sure you've got structure, and because the kids, as much as they sometimes kick against that, they also really need that.
Or it does feel like they are kicking some days. Dr. Thomlinson is the executive director of Compass Health Network. Compass Health is a sponsor of Brighter Tomorrow. Meg's entire interview with the doctor, including how to cope with all of the uncertainty coming from 2021, it's all on our website at KOMU.com. Just click on the Brighter Tomorrow under the KOMU 8 Cares tab.